Let's use bus 4. Let's call you. Let's call you Snare Reverb. I'm gonna again use the space designer. How long you want your snare reverb to be depends on the tempo of the song. I typically don't want my snare reverb tail to last all the way to the next snare hit because it just turns into washy magoo, and I don't like that. So use your ears for this tempo, maybe 700. So a little pre-delay. So pre-delay is just how long it takes before the reverb starts to happen. Because if you think of it, like when you get reflections from a room, it takes a while for that reflection to reach whatever wall and then come back to your ears. So it makes sense to have a little bit of pre-delay. Just gonna high pass it because again it adds a lot of gunk that I don't really need. Alright, so here's the real trick. With your snare reverb, I'm gonna route it into my parallel compression. So now snare reverb goes into my drum compressor, my parallel compressor. That in turn goes into my drum bus. Makes sense? So snare, I'm sending bus 4. This is bus 4. I get a bunch of processing here, a nice little reverb. I send this into my parallel compressor, and then I send that into my drum bus. All roads lead to the drum bus. That almost sounded gated. Let's try a different reverb. Room. Let's do big drums. And yeah, that's better, I think. And then obviously season to taste. So this sounds like too much drum reverb for me, so I'm just gonna pull back a little bit. I'm also gonna add a little bit to the toms, because toms need love too. All right, not too shabby.